see the libraries in Python, which is mostly using machine learning model. Okay, so to develop the models, there are so many libraries. We see one by one. Okay, so first I share my screen. Okay, now you see my presentation. If you see my presentation clear, so please type yes in chat section. Kunal, I think it's a network problem. Try once again. Okay, yes. So let's begin our today's session with the libraries in Python. So here you see our today's agenda. Means first we see introduction to Python libraries, then use of libraries, then common Python libraries, example of simple machine learning model in which we use the libraries, and the last is introduction to chatbots. Okay, so let's move on to libraries. So basically, what is libraries? So a Python library is a collection of pre-written code or modules or function that you can use to perform specific tasks without writing everything from scratch. Means Python libraries are pre-written, means already they define. We don't write any other thing. Okay, it's already written. It's already written in library. It's like a toolbox. It's like a toolbox. Instead of building your own hammer, you use the one already made. It means that the libraries are ready-made. You don't want to build it from scratch. Okay, so it's predefined. It's already defined in Python code or Python function. So you no need to define it or write any code. Okay, so it is a predefined function. Okay, so use of libraries. Like why we use libraries? Libraries is used to save time. No need to reinvent the wheel. Easy to use. It is very simple to use. Just import and call the function. We just import these libraries, and after importing the libraries, it automatically call the function to perform operation. Okay, so uh, by using libraries, our work is get very easy. It is more powerful, built by expert, tested, and reliable. Okay, so the libraries are built by Python experts. Python experts, so it's very unique, and the features of every library is differ from each other. Each and every libraries have different functions, different abilities, and different use for a specific operation. Okay, so here are some use cases of libraries, that why we use the libraries, and also there are so many types of libraries, like you see common Python libraries. Okay, so first is math libraries. Math libraries is used for math function like square root, factorial, etc. So we use math library for performing math operation or mathematical task. After that, random. We use random library for generate random numbers in our Python code. Then date time library. It is very important. Date time library. It is work only in dates and time. When we perform some task related to dates and time, uh, years. Okay, it is related to date, number of times. So we use date and time library here. Okay. Then next is OS library. The full form of OS is operating system. It works on files management, etc. in our system. Like we send and receive our files throughout the systems, between the systems. Like I have one mobile and you have also another mobile. So whenever I send you the files, so it totally works on some functions and some codes. Okay. So in that we use OS library, operating system library. Okay. After that, SYS means system specific function library. Means the system which contain some specific function or some specific task. So we use SYS library. Okay. And the last one, four libraries you see, like NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, sklearn, also known as scikit-learn. These four libraries are most important. So just mark this library. First one is NumPy. NumPy is used for numerical computing and array. Okay, so NumPy is basically used for numerical operations. Numerical means number, calculation and all. Okay, it is widely used in machine learning and artificial intelligence. These four libraries. Next one is Pandas. Pandas is used for data analysis and tables. Okay, uh, if you do your data analysis uh, for a file, so Panda is used to like to show insights of your file. Okay, so here we use Pandas for analysis of huge amount of data. Huge amount of data which stores in warehousing and all. We discuss this in later. What is warehousing and all? Okay. Next one is Matplotlib. Matplotlib library is basically used for data visualization. What is data visualization? It's like uh, consider that you have a data. You have a data of your school, like students' name, how many number of students in your class, and your subjects, and the number of marks you got in your final exams. Like this is the data which is stored in Excel file, and you just do some operation, do some analysis, and with the use of Excel you show some bar graphs, some charts related to that data. Okay, so every person or every individual understand each and everything easily by seeing charts and graph. Okay, so if you want to implement your charts and graphs in Python, like in VS Code, so you use Matplotlib. Okay, Matplotlib is used to show graphs and charts in your VS Code, Visual Studio Code. Okay, and the last and the most important one is sklearn. It is most important library in machine learning. Machine learning models use these libraries to perform or to predict so many things and so many tasks. Okay, so these all are important, but for AI and machine learning, these last four libraries are very important. NumPy, Pandas, and Matplotlib and sklearn. Okay, that's it. So let's move on to our next topic. It's machine learning model use libraries. Okay, So whenever you want to use these libraries, when you build something related to machine learning and artificial intelligence, so basically you install pip install scikit-learn matplotlib. Okay, so in previous slide I told you that these two libraries, scikit-learn and matplotlib, is very important in machine learning to perform operation. Okay, so before starting or before building your machine learning model in Visual Studio Code, first you just install these libraries, these two libraries, scikit-learn library and matplotlib library. This is the command. This is the command. You just paste this command in your terminal before writing or starting the code. Here is instruction: pip install scikit-learn matplotlib. When you write this instruction in your terminal and bash this command or run this command in terminal, so your environment, your machine learning environment is created in Visual Studio Code. Okay, so when your environment is created, then you perform step-by-step process to build your machine learning model for prediction. Okay, like that. So before we move on to next topic, just see the example related to this machine learning model which use the libraries. Okay, so I share my next screen. Yes. Now see, now you see this Python code. It is a basic machine learning model. Okay. I hope that you all see this. Okay, so this is the code for basic machine learning model, which predict our marks with the help of our hours of study. Okay, so here we use scikit-learn library and scikit-learn library. Okay, so basically import numpy. Scikit-learn also we use, and sklearn libraries also I use in this code. So whenever you use any library, just write from starting that I use numpy. So in first line I write import numpy as np. Okay, np is the short form of numpy. So in this code we import numpy library. So we write import numpy as np. Okay, after that I use sklearn. So from in second line, in third line, I write from sklearn linear model import linear regression. Okay, so here I use linear regression function. So as you know, what is the linear regression? Linear regression is the most common thing in machine learning. You have any idea about linear regression? That what is the meaning of linear regression and how we use this in machine learning models?
It is used to predict the value based upon the dependent value.
Okay. Any other?
It is used to find the continuous value based on input data.
Okay. Okay, you all give answer but not exact.
Hello. It predicts, sir, it predicts the next value from the previous value.
Right. You all give great answer, but a linear regression model is a machine learning algorithm. It's an algorithm, step by step instruction. Okay, that predicts a value based on one or more input features. Okay, like I give some inputs, and according to that input, it give output. Okay, so it's called linear regression model. Assume that there is a linear relationship between x and y. Consider we take two variables. First one is x and second one is y. Okay, so in these two variables there is a relation. There is a relationship between them. Okay, so this is all about linear regression model. It's an algorithm in which we provide some input, and according to that input it give output. So here I use sklearn, and also I use linear regression model. Why we use? Because we want I want output. Okay, I want output by giving input. So here I use linear regression. Okay, and here I use x and y variable. As we know that x and y variables are the two variables used in linear regression model, and we have to find the relationship between them, x variable and y variable. Okay, whenever we find the relationship between them, so we get the output, final output or final result. So for x, consider that x variable contains the features or hours, that how much hours student study. Y variable is the labels, marks. Okay, here we use array. This is the syntax of array. We store the similar type of data in it. So here I use array. Okay, and np is a short form of numpy, because it in array I store numerical data like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. These all are numerical data. So for numerical data, we use NumPy library. Okay, so the short form of NumPy is NP. So np.array, first is store features, hours, and the second y variable is store labels, marks. For 1 hour, the student get 20 marks. For 2 hours, the student get 40 marks. For 3 hours, the student gets 60 marks, like that. Okay, so here we define that our model is equal to linear regression. Means I build this model with the help of linear regression model, or by taking the help of linear regression model. Okay, so I just say that our model is equal to linear regression. Okay, because we apply here the concept of linear regression. Okay, then after the last is train model. After defining this, all the things like which library we use and which algorithm we use in this model. So the last one is training the model. Okay, so for train the model, I use this basic instruction model.fit xy. Okay, so our model is basically fit in the relationship of x and y. Okay, here x and y. So our this whole model is fit in x and y relationship. Okay, so after fitting this relationship, it give us proper output. So predict marks for 6 hours of study. Okay, so I want to predict my marks when I study 6 hours. Okay, so I simply write here hours is equal to NP array. I want 6 hours marks. So here I write 6 and predicted marks because I want to predict the marks. So I use this instruction predict marks is equal to model predict hours. Like our model predict marks according to hours. Here I provide 6. Okay. And last one is print. Print function is we use print function in Python to display our output. So here I use predicted marks for 6 hours of study. Predicted marks 0. Here we write anytime 0 because at this time we not predicted anything, so we write 0 here. Okay. After running this, I get after running this I get this output in terminal. You see here. Predicted marks for 6 hours of study is 119.99. Okay, here you see the marks. Like when I study 6 hours, so my marks is 119. Okay, so it's a very basic machine learning model which predicts our marks according to our hours. Okay, when I write 7 here or 8 here, so according to that the our marks is different according to that. Okay, so this is a simple machine learning model. You see, if you want to practice this, just take a screenshot and do these things by yourself in your own desktop.
Sir, by using pandas, we can do operations on datasets also, no, sir?
Yes, by panda is also there, but in this model basically I use 2 libraries. First one is sklearn and second one is NumPy.
Sir, if we use list instead of array, then it will work or not?
Yes, it is also work, but array is the best option because array stores here np.array. Okay, so if we use list here, so the instruction is changed because np here I write np, so we use np before array. Okay, not before list. So if we use just a minute. Okay, so when we use list here, so our code is totally changed because we use np only with before the array, not before the list. Okay, so here we use array. Okay, here also we use list, but when we use list, so the NP is changed, and also we have to write so many changes here. Okay, for array this is better. Have you take a screenshot?
Yes, taken.
Okay, so let's move on to our very amazing topic, which is introduction to AI chatbots. It is very basic or starting of the uh, artificial intelligence. Just I share my screen. Okay. So what is chatbots? So basically a chatbot is a computer program that can talk to human through text or voice. Okay. So basically a chatbot is a computer program. As we know that each and every program, each and every software is made by program. Okay. So it's a program, basic program that can talk to humans. Okay. Through text and voice. It is a design to simulate a conversation with users, answer their question, or help them to do tasks. Okay, it is basically designed to conversation with users. Okay, it's like a human. It's like a human. It means that it talk like a human. Okay, whenever you talk in English, so they give you answer in English. Okay, whenever you talk in Tamil, so they give you answer in Tamil. It totally depends on your the way of conversation. Okay, so it's the human simulation. It is a human simulation. Here are some examples related to chatbots, like talking to ChatGPT. Like now, you all are use ChatGPT to collect your answer and to overcome your doubts. So basically nowadays, each and every person use ChatGPT. Customer support bots on website, and also many websites like Zomato and food delivery website. Each and every website use their own personal chatbots. Okay, for resolving the customers' doubts and customers' problem. Next one is voice assistants. Voice assistants like Alexa, Google Assistants, or Siri. Okay, whenever I use Alexa and I told Alexa that playing the songs related to Bollywood, so automatically they play the song related to Bollywood. When I ask that nowadays which song is very trending in market, so according to that they sing trending song. Okay, so it also record the present data. It also records the present data, and according to that they give perfect output to us. So here are some voice assistant, Alexa, Google, and all. Okay, so this is all about the basics of chatbots. Next one is, why are chatbots important? Okay, so it's very unique and very important question, that why we use chatbots. Okay, basically it's available for 24/7. Okay, anytime you open your chat GPT, ask your doubts, they anytime they give answer. They're not saying that it's very night. uh, okay, so anytime you ask the question with your chat GPT, so they give you answer without saying anything. Can answer common question instantly. Okay, so they answer the common question instantly without taking any gap or without loading too much time or taking too much time. It's line by line give your answer. save time and money for companies. Okay, nowadays many companies are use chat GPTs, and also so many machine learning models, so many AI models to overcome their time and save their money. Okay, it's mean that consider that you have a company, and in your company there is so many pupils working. Okay, but you have to give salary to each and everyone you have to give salary. Okay, but nowadays AI takes so many jobs. AI takes so many jobs, like the person, consider the person in the company who is responsible for whose responsibility is to manage some data. Okay, whose responsibility is to manage some data. But nowadays our chat gpt and some AI models do this very neat and clean than human. Okay, so company not require any person who is responsible for who is taking responsibility for data cleaning and all. Okay, so this is why most and many company use chat gpt and other AI models to overcome their time and also save their money. Okay, make user experience easier and faster. Okay, so as we know that AI is consistently give answer without taking any time or any issue, so it is very easier and faster. Okay, so whenever you type any complex problem in your chatbot, so it give you answer within a second. They don't take any time and all. Okay, so your user experience get enhanced. You experienced very well. This is why nowadays ChatGPT taking us so many jobs in markets. Okay, but it's not dangerous, because if you know about ChatGPT, how we use ChatGPT, how we make ChatGPT models, AI models, and how we control all the things properly, control robots, control automations. We know about that, so no one can take our job. Okay, so it's totally depends on our skill set, that we nowadays we always always look for present skill, not for past. Okay, next one is types of chatbots. There are so many types of chatbots, but there are three main types of chatbots. First one is rule based chatbots, second one is AI powered chatbots, and third one is hybrid chatbots. Okay, so rule based chatbots follow predefined rule and replies. Okay, means in this chatbot we already defined some rules and regulation to them. Okay, according to that rule they perform their operation, like press 1 for support bots, like that. Like whenever I use chatbot, so I press 1 so that they support me. Okay, so this is a rule. This is a rule that press 1 for support bots. Okay, so it is a rule based chatbots. After that, AI powered chatbots. AI powered chatbots, which is currently at present we use this chatbot, AI powered chatbots. It uses artificial intelligence, machine learning to understanding meaning and give smart answers. Okay, like ChatGPT, Alexa, Google Assistant, like that. The next one is hybrid chatbots. Okay, it is very important chatbots and very useful in future. Mix of rule based plus AI. Okay, so this hybrid chatbots is a mix of rule based chatbot plus AI powered chatbots. Okay, that's why it is known as hybrid chatbots. customer care boards on big website. As I told you in previous slides, that uh, so many companies, website like Zomato, Swiggy, these all website build their own chatbots. These all website build their own chatbots for overcome their customers' doubt, their customers' problem, and all. They just provide their own data. They just provide their own data to chatbots. So according to that data, chatbot only give the specific answer related to their company. Okay, they not give you answer about any another company. They're only focusing on your own company. Okay, like Swiggy chatbot focusing on only Swiggy's customer. Zomato chatbots only focusing on Zomato customers related problem, like that. So nowadays this is very popular. Customer care bots on big website. Okay. So how chatbot works? It's very simple. Like you also do these things in daily life. Like you open your chatbot like ChatGPT, and user says, like you say something through text or voice. Okay, so if you have a time, so you text the message in chatbot, or you don't have time, so you talk to your chatbot through microphone, and chatbot reads the input. Okay, whenever you type or talk to chatbot, so they listen and think your input, that what you trying to say, and according to that it process all our things based on their rules and find the best answer which overcome your problem, and sends the reply. Okay, and give you reply at a time and answer. Okay, so just we see it in a real scenario. Here you can see the artificial intelligence. It is a chatbot. Okay, this chatbot told me that what can I help with. So here I ask anything, like what is chatbots, and I just enter here, so it process. Okay, and directly give answer. It is a best answer. Okay, I think you mean chatbot something like chatbots by mistake. A chatbot is a computer program, AI system designed to simulate conversation. These all things. Okay, it provides all the types, examples, key features, and all which we discuss. Okay, so this is how chatbots works. Here is the ChatGPT. Also, so many applications are there, like DeepSeek. DeepSeek is also there. Perplexity is also there. Like here I show you Perplexity. Just a minute. I think there is some issue in perplexity. So we just okay, so we just saw the example of ChatGPT, that how it works and how it give proper outputs and proper answer to us. Okay, just a minute. Also, in another session, like in next session, we see the program of building our own chatbot. Okay, if you want your own chatbot, so you build your own chatbot within a minutes. Okay, just write your HTML and CSS code in Python and just paste your API. Okay, we also discuss API, that what is API, how we use API, application interface. Okay, so you just have to paste the best API, AI API, and run the whole code. So whenever you run this whole code, so you see this interface. Okay, you see this interface like ChatGPT. Okay, so in next session, we built our own ChatGPT. Okay, so in next session, all of you please present with your VS Code in your desktop. Okay, so we do all the things practically, line by line. Okay, so like that. If anyone have any doubt, please ask.